Okay, abusia ba makwa ba shonko so e ba POG Media so. Abusia breaking news bi abaye no e na project e de ato ye screen no enchen e de amam no mom yen ready NIB EOCO investigating Ken Ofori Atta on matters separate from OSP case. Extradition process underway for his return. Abusia Ken Ofori Atta ne honsem and it's a breaking news and also abana is NIB the EOCO for almost a investigation a cost of the dendia enye asem keto akra but we there a different case from a OSP in is a better masse semoje penny kwakuti sa breaking news we edimai POG Media so subscribe like na share my front so and sa into me and kabi better masse
nurse for a demonstration in Ghana now Mahami way on an kunu chairman Emma MPP for and the on the leading Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwifery the association. Or no, if I got it wrong, I'm sorry, but I think that's the name. Nino Wadodo. I say LGBTQPQWLSV. Mama dini yetia ni ntumi bomu dintana GNRMA nunya useless. Now Mahami way on an andra me betchire mo say ni kunu eko contest Emma MPP and anko pe parliament ako or your MPP chairman. The Mahami way nyina say the Ghana for about mo tutia MPP nti why na you say indirectly no wogina Ghana nurses for nim say omo frustrate aban no now obebuta say edien na ope the pain one nikunu enya sa position no to enter parliament and secondly promise MPP for promising the senka Bawumia winning baby no and this is all part of the reason or use some indirect means to be to incite some nurses against the government. That's what is happening now. All that is happening now, the NPP doing it. But you see, I'm not here to play politics with this because nurses from what we are all seeing, they have the right to go on strike. They have the full right to go on strike. It is a MPP for and a use means we use Mahami way to frustrate the government. It's normal. It's okay. It's fine. And then we get to the bottom of it. Remember, also and the MPP for say I time na MPP what power no na omone nurses for no kwatena say omo signing agreement no service agreement no obi de obi free midwifery association mu de GNDN for court anything MPP aban to mentua. That is what the MPP does. Time nurse for we any MPP aban share all the way in May. Omo discuss say condition of service. Omo ko agreement no. Omo we ya no mo sa ne maami we tina say any midwife for no bi tina say omo fa asem ne court. So omo fa asem na court then it means say e was say MPP aban no and the Akuffo they were supposed to pay. Because time MPP aban any nurse for no share no in May no they had 7 full months. Every government should be able what's na bemu almost 8 years no you have to be able to at least for 7 months na kano if you say negotiations did not start 7 months to elections. The negotiations was before 7 months to elections. And what they did was, meetings, and MPP for no, as usual, that is their modus operandi. Gada incophobia almost midwifery association for no, for assembling court. Send ye beya, it will stop the NPP government from paying a condition of agreement now for the signing. Into side we are on the assembly court. That is the same strategy they used. Abra trumu asem ne baye. Trumu asem ne beda ho I was say you pass him rano. Akuffo you passing of parliament also then in Sasha ase no. And after marking esma the last guy say on fa asem ne court. Into assembly ko court then Akuffo any MPP for no omo en sign it because trumu no na a Flagstaff house net say. They use the same strategy. And it's na time and more power no. Ubusa every question. I don't know where cause was to go to court because they knew that they were using the court to suffocate state agencies and individuals. I'm talking about civilians. And that is the strategy they played. It also and the omaba abiding tia because abana power. This woman just came out to say 6 months is a long time to implement the collective agreement. This woman lived with the NPP for 8 years. This woman, at no point did she say, Omonko strike for 2, 3, 4 days. Omonko strike 24 hours. Yes, they have agreed on something. We know they went on strike, but was it that intense like this one? No, because now the party, they were power. So all that they did was shaggy reasons. Almost a demonstration. Oh, we are on demonstration, but we are working. We are working. We just have red band on our wrists. Time and MPP was not to be called strike. Now red band bobo monster. So a juma but here demonstrating, and I said we are on strike. Or tete ya the party, the kunu party. Or no can wa lose power now. Or say right now there are some of you be on tie. But this was the same woman 6-7 months ago. She was with these same people. And here the MPP. She did not insist. Say nurses for days until the government pays them. Or yeah, politics. But what they are doing is MPP for they manipulate their way from behind. They are the ones using the leadership. They are the ones manipulating the system. Into the Omo say right now, no. Catch it almost say you have nothing to do because nurses want to say if the government does not pay now, they will not work. But time omo agree, omo yes a collective agreement, all the way 2024 May, sad time, omo yes omo ni omo agreement, omo ni so omo they told a year obisa onko court and omo di assembly ko share court. Unim time omo di assembly we January we omo di assembly we. Assembly omo di court 2024 no. Omo assembly tina court January abai sesa no and assembly finality ebaye omo the assembly court no court they did not follow up again until they had no option than to take the case out of court. Now January assembly free court no and June ojina abai so says abai just asikedi nyina mo they will not go back to work. We deliberate. She just wants to destroy this government. Nukunu and a Shefie and a MPP for catch said do this and do that. That is what she's doing. Because if you want to be realistic, some people say, oh, you're honest in your dealings, sir. A government that has been in power for 5 months, where do you expect that government to bring out or cough out 2 billion Ghana cedis? Especially when the government has already read the budget. Right now, what they are telling us is, say, a buying a mid-year budget, by force on function, the budget now buying the kind we in the cramp, it has not been fully implemented. So what are you saying? The government has called you to come to the table. Let's negotiate, renegotiate, and relook at your needs. Also, no. And this is purely NPP against the government. And the other place of mind games be and the MPP for no more parliament. Oh, we are telling Machiavellian tactics. Almost mami wechi, and we are not a parliament. Your person is for the even though they have the right to demonstrate, or strike, they have to go to their line. The same thing. Time LGBTQ anti-LGBTQ bill no buy America court we and parliament. We all want Ghana to go forward. Right now the case is in court, so we should wait for the court. And to Ubusa MPP Nibia, some of us said to Mutumunia Banadia, Monko court. And that has been their strategy all this while. And this woman is doing the job for them. She is their chief mate. She is doing the job for the NPP because she wants to use the nurses, and I said that association or leader, to make the government look very unpopular in the eyes of Ghanaians. But now we have seen what she's doing. We have all seen what is happening. And you see, these are things that you don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand. This is simple. Now, the strike in the crowd, as we speak today, the labor union or labor commission did not greenlight it or did not sanction it. Right now, court asama order say sa strike yamukui illegal. Do you know say the leadership of Ghana nurses and registered nurses and blah blah say patient to be wua? Do you know say it is a straight deliberate crime and that the leadership they can be arrested? Do you know that? Because first, one, you need to understand say the action they have taken. Striking it is illegal in the first place because the Labor Commission, Aka say, you did not follow the right procedure to put a strike together for these people to stay at home. They are essential workers. Now, I was starting from the beginning. It is illegal. Ghana Branch say when you do that, you have committed a crime. Secondly, so continue na court to cry esama order. Say you are committing a crime and that make sure you go back because you're a civil servant. Now use the right channel to even want to strike again, you can strike. Now say if you see say ube obey court, now say patient to be kura. That patient, the family can sue you. the patient, the family, they can sue the leadership of the Ghana registered nurses and blah, blah, blah. Because the law has said it. The action you are taking is illegal. So why are you still insisting that the strike should go on? This woman is crazy. So every single person who dies in any hospital or around any hospital or clinic in Ghana, when your healthcare, because it's all about position. It's all about the NPP. This woman is crazy. She's doing politics. Can't you see? Because my team just sent me, under Section 5155 of Ghana's Criminal Offence Act, any act or omission that recklessly endangers life can result in manslaughter charges. The courts are slow to apply this to union. Now, the law actually, as we see it, it does not exempt the organized labor from this law. And when you look at this law, and I say this part of Emrana, the organized labor, they are not exempted. And why I say this group mwetu anamon nyakasa anamon no mwentu no ekwan paso court kraka say enye ekwan paso na butu anamon no adentina leadership is still insisting, but because they insist and say nurse for ntina fie no eno enema nipa ewu nne nti ende so bi assume ami we any the leadership a sa nipa no wedi boni anase ondi boni and so be petition president and say because of this woman insisting the nurses do the wrong thing by going on an illegal strike and that this woman should be sacked. Is somebody going to scream and say the person is being very, very petty? Because somebody can petition the president. Somebody can petition and be like, due to her carelessness, her stupid carelessness, people have died. The law is clear. You are not supposed to go against the law. Into so be petition president near Pamona. Is somebody going to scream? No. Because she knows the law. Oni mumrano and a deliberately obu mrano so. This is where we are as a nation. These are some of the things we've been talking about. Your money pabi to me na politics asayomo. Your mom to me na Jimmy any politicians asayomo. And everybody knows who you are. Everybody knows your mission. Everybody knows what you are trying to do. Young nurses, you are manipulating them, using them. You are basically destroying lives because Queenie Power Hospital. Nobody is against a legitimate strike. Nobody in Ghana. Obiani Ghana or against a legitimate strike. Strike now, say waji the right permission. Now we dimrano so now ko striker. Obiani only problem. But say emrano hona ubuso. Now waji will say because of political party be almost interesting Oba say abai bi din na ukunu went to the chairman no the party no people will think say omunim nyansa then who's that nipa no ya kronfo. Now this is the thank you very much team. Let's read the act. This is what it says. In Ghana, illegal strikes are addressed under Labor Act 2003 Act 651. Specifically, Section 159 outlines the legal requirements for industrial strike action. Samo pesamo striker yawo mra Ghana mra echre se also udiso. And then menoka say court I issue a statement the judgment abase emrana modeko a strike no ana industrial action no a sa strike no enye emra so na mo fire. Why are you still on strike? Now kind document now a strike is considered illegal if workers fail to follow the prescribed procedures. You see strike automatically it becomes illegal. Somewhere in Dimrana swa. Emraben and as a Wendy swa, a must strike a be illegal. 1. Not notifying the employer and the National Labor Commission. You see first, say Oko strike. That's the one notify the Labor Commissioner. Sa strike no Ghana mrano just say illegal. You these people did not, the leadership, this woman, you people did not notify the Labor Commission. So 1, you have committed a crime. They should show us a document. Actually say the Labor Commission was in agreement with them to go on the strike. They should show us one document. 2nd, refusing to engage in mediation or arbitration before resulting to industrial action. You see, after consulting with the Labor Commission, you should also sit in a mediation or arbitration or some tenase into our County Ministry of Health. Money minister na tenase na mo tenase din kanka na ohwe de mo pe na ono so kire mo de o metum de amamo na mo nyina ma adwene kon bankrom so mo ko meet you at a point then you make a decision. Did they meet the minister? Did they actually have a meeting? Did they actually discuss the negotiations they had with the MPP? Same negotiation or agreement, you know, is it an agreement this government, at least at the end of the day, they will consider or have issues with? They did not do that. All these things, Miami Way led a group of people at that in that association, and they went on an illegal strike. 4, striking in essential services, where disruption can can endanger. Striking in essential services. Omoka strikes maybe to say nurse for the doctors EOCO. Say striking in essential services where disruption can endanger lives or national security. So woko strike when di mrano so when di mrano so na sa edwuma mo ye na edwuma oman no sebio ehia na se moko strike na nipa bi ho ka na ema oman no sebio edien ye bambo ho krampo enwo tochima mo sa nipa no ma committee a crime modi ma bokro no e wo se atwe ekogine fiase and na say a court ne atwe maso. This is what we are facing today. The agenda is so bad, and this woman, why not you say ni kure wini chairmanship no, why not you say opese oyeden ogu NDC abande ni mase? That's her agenda. Makan mrana chiremo ochina mumbusa no mumfred radio sumbusa and say all these things. Did they follow all these rules? They didn't. Because we saw so many letters from the Labor Commission, the labor unions, telling them that they should hold on, they should sit, they should come for a meeting. After that, they should have a meeting with the ministry. They ignored all these lights because not MPP phone the and they were using her. Into my way, Nankasa, see a chinason. Now, you didn't serve as an example to Obia and the OD organization, especially essential workers. Now, who say you have the right to go on strike, but you need to follow the law. You cannot stupidly get up one day and say, me kunu party opposition, into me good party not to power anymore. No. So this woman needs to be penalized. She needs to be punished. She needs to be stripped off her position because she doesn't even want to follow the Ghana Mra. These are people we are not supposed to allow to lead any organization in Ghana. Nobody has an issue with nurses going on strike. Whatever they are demanding for, it makes sense. But did you follow the rules? Did you follow the rules? You did not follow the rules. So why should we allow you? Because you, the same woman, will sit there and tell us, say, Abane and Dimraso. Abane is saying that follow the rules and let's get to a point. The demands, some of them are very unreasonable. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Some of the demands are very unreasonable. It does not make sense. Some too are reasonable. And that's why the ministry, that's why the labor union, they were telling you, meet the ministry or minister before and look through or go through an agreement you signed with a previous government. Because the agreement you signed with the MPP can never be the same agreement you have to sign with the NDC. For all you know, maybe the NDC even, they have more options to give you. It's why don't you want to follow Emrano? Or because she's pained. Or because Nikunu contested my MPP, Nikunu a chairman of the MPP, and will lose the election, and then the party loses here until she wants to destroy the NDC government. This man on the screen is a very dangerous man. We have to be very careful about men like these. Men who dress up like women, who pretend. These are men who are very, very, very diabolic. These are men who are very deceptive. These men are men we need to be very cautious about. They can pretend to be women, and we have to be very cautious when we are dealing with men like these. It's very, very important. Now, I'm sure I did. Yeah, you jump. Yes, nice if I could strike. Now, who drew a yet Nicaragua? Who drew Nicaragua? Yes, say classrooms of nursing training colleges in the Ashanti region empty as tutors who are members of GRNMA join the strike. Please for Mutias here. Yes, nurse a strike ya akoso asebesi wɔ Nicaragua. Na dia na esi wɔ Nicaragua. Yes, so kɔ Nicaragua. Teacher for omo kyerɛ nurse for mo school ade. Sebio omo de ne classroom a also omo kyerɛ ade. Also omo kyerɛ ade wɔ school omo kyerɛ nurse for ade. Omo say ye de Nicaragua de wo. Gele any shirt any ade akyire. Ya tete wɔ mframam. Erade. Nicaragua for we pa. Ya tete wɔ mframam. Ya see ye mpanyimfo mo nkran. Omo so omo de afidie gugu for omo nya adwuma. Ya so de chalk ne kuta ye. Ye ntumi fa chalk no ntro afi so mpanimfo no de pania na to nkran. Ya so eja chalk na to afi so ye kan mpanimfo no.
Okay, abusia we ne ensema ekọ so e wo political highway ne so. Eye Ken Ofori Atta sisi ano de na wie aba ne sa enye iskura. Bedamase se moje pene kokoti sa audio we edemai. Aha, POG Media so. Bedamase.